What's up, everybody? I want to make a video today geared towards the newer stacker. Now, I made a video about this over a year ago, and I'm going to link that video in the description of this video, and I would encourage anybody who's newer to stacking to go and watch that video, because in that video I talked about lessons that I've learned when I first started stacking silver. Is there a right way? Is there a wrong way to stack silver? I guess that all depends on your financial situation. I guess some people would say, yes, there's a wrong way to do it, but it's really up to the individual who is buying this stuff. When I first started stacking, I was stacking what I like to call medium range premium coins. I don't think they're really high premium, but they're also not really low premium either. When I first started stacking, I was buying rolls of Perth Mint coins such as kookaburras and koalas. And there's nothing wrong with buying Perth Mint coins. I buy them today. But the difference is when I first started stacking, I was stacking Perth Mint coins, and I don't think that that's necessarily the right way to do it. Perth Mint coins, depending on your area, your location, your LCS, some local coin shops frown upon coins like that. They look at them as basically junk, as basically they're going to give you under spot for them. Fortunately for me, I have an LCS who actually pays a premium for Perth Mint coins. Well, at the time when I had to sell some of my silver because I had to pay bills, and that's why I say stack cash first, because even though a lot of us stack because we stack because of the uncertainty of the economy, uncertainty of the dollar, and a lot of us stack to protect ourselves from inflation. We stack because we're fearful of the dollar collapse. But the dollar is the only thing that will pay your bills. So we have to have a good amount of cash so that we can pay things, and especially things that come up all of a sudden, repairs to your car, repairs to your house, because almost probably very, very few, if any, is going to accept your silver or gold as payment. So when I first started stacking, I was buying tubes and tubes and tubes of kookaburras and koalas, and the time came where there was a expense that came out of nowhere and I had to pay, and I didn't have all the cash for it, so I had to sell some of my silver. At the time, the easiest stuff to come by was my Perth Mint coins. My lower premium coins was in a different location, and I didn't want to wait to go and pick these up, so I sold my Perth Mint coins. The LCS that I go to now, it was like over a year ago, was closed for a large amount of time, and I wasn't sure if they were ever going to open again. It turned out that they were going through a new ownership. Somebody else was buying them, so they had new owners, which I didn't know. All I knew was they were closed for like a month or two, so I had to go to a different local coin shop and sell my coins. This other coin shop that I went to didn't care that I had higher premium Perth Mint coins. All they knew was it was silver, and that's what they wanted to pay. They wanted to give me spot for my silver coins. I had to plead with them to give me $1 over spot, and that's what they did. If I had the time, I probably would have, if I could go back, I probably would have instead went and picked up my American Silver Eagles, some of the generic that I have, and I would have sold that way. But I think the point of this video is no matter what you have, no matter what you have to sell, the point is to be in a situation first where you don't have to sell your silver in time of need. Make sure you have a abundance of cash first before you start stacking metals. You want to have at least, a few thousands, if not more, in cash in the bank or wherever you want to keep it, in case you have a emergency, you have to pay a hospital bill, repairs on your car, or repairs on your home. You need to have that cash first and foremost. Then you can decide what kind of metals you're going to buy. Are you going to buy lower premium generic silver, or are you going to buy a tad bit higher premium American Silver Eagles, or you may be buying 1 ounce gold coins or fractional gold coins, or you could be buying constitutional silver. The way that I like to do it now, I still like to collect Perth Mint coins, but the difference is I don't stack Perth Mint coins. I like to collect my koalas. I have a koala set up to date from the first one to current. I like to collect certain lunar coins. I like to collect certain Perth Mint kookaburras. Like this here's the 2008 kookaburra. But there's a difference from your collection and from your stack. The way I like to stack, I have very, very little generic silver. I like to stack mainly government minted coins. Government minted coins, if you go into your local coin shop, you should be able to sell these pretty easy. Now, depending on your local coin shop, they may or may not give you a premium for your Silver Eagles. You want to go into your local coin shop and you want to get a relationship. You want to build a relationship with your local coin shop before you even start really stacking a lot of metals. And you want to make sure, you want to see how they buy things. What will they give you a premium for? What won't they give you a premium for? What are they going to deduct from your metals for certain items? Do they give you under spot for a certain size bar? My local coin shop, thankfully, they're back. The one that I like is back open, and they've been open under a new ownership, but they still buy the same way. They give me melt value for anything generic, and they give me a premium, $1 over spot for my American Silver Eagles, and they give me a premium for any Perth Mint coins. My local coin shop actually sells Perth Mint coins. They buy them from a wholesaler, and they sell Perth Mint coins and Queen's Beasts and stuff like that. So I'm fortunate in that area. But if you live in the in the United States, then you might like to stack Silver Eagles like I do. You might like to stack Constitutional, which you can at times find pretty cheap. You might like to, if you live in Canada, you might stack Canadian Maple Leafs, silver Canadian Maple Leafs, maybe gold Canadian Maple Leafs if you live in other parts of the world. If you live in the UK, you might like to stack Britannias, and depending on where you live, you might have different government minted coins that you like to stack. But for the most part, I like to stack Silver Eagles when they're on sale, constitutional coins when I find them on sale, and then some generic, but I keep my generic to a minimum because I like to stack stuff that's recognizable but I also like to get it at a really good price. I like to find these for, you know, $250 or less over spot. And when I find good deals, such as, you know, from an online dealer or through eBay, through a reputable seller. So when I buy on eBay, I like to buy from APMEX, Modern Coin Mart, you know, places where I can get the eBay bucks, 10 times eBay bucks on the Silver Eagles, which Modern Coin Mart is really good. Is a really good place on eBay, in my opinion, to buy Silver Eagles on eBay, because you can get the multiplier with the eBay bucks, 10 times eBay bucks. And right now on eBay, I'm buying American Silver Eagles, and they're costing me around $330 a tube, or you can look at it as $16.50 a coin. So right now, with spot being $14 and some change, that's a pretty good price for American Silver Eagles, in my opinion. So hopefully everybody has the time to take a look at the video that I have linked in the description. Hopefully it helps some people out. But thanks a lot, everybody, for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.